All right. Did that start? Yeah, it did. Sorry, I had to check my Bandicam to see if it was working. All right, so I'm just really quickly going to make this video because I was asked by one of my viewers, by Rohan, to do a tier list of the bosses. So as you can see up here, we have S plus tier is the highest, and whoops, how did that happen? Okay, so we got S plus tier up here. We got S tier. We got A tier, which I don't know why I accidentally added a 1 on there. We got B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, and fuck tier. Meaning, yeah, it's the tier that I hate the most. So down here we have our bosses. We have Lostkin, um, or should I say Broken Vessel is the first one. I don't know why this one's darked out. Let me scroll the screen down and see. Is that just like the Enraged Crystal Guardian or something like that? I guess so. The blacked out ones seem to be the Dream Boss versions or whatever. So, Lostkin, I actually really like Lostkin. I don't think he's too bad of a boss, but he is kind of annoying. He does tend to Goomba me a lot whenever I'm doing him in Pantheons. He will like jump to right on top of where you're going to be, which is really annoying, and you gotta really stay on top of your toes whenever he jumps around a bunch. On top of that, yeah, he's kind of a pain. So I don't know. I guess I'll put him in C tier because I don't think he's too horrible, but I don't think he's too great either. I do like his design though. All right, Brooding Moloch. Let's put Brooding Moloch in D tier because I don't like Brooding Moloch at all. It's so annoying. It's little. I mean, it's little scythe arm things are cute. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. But I just don't like its attack pattern. It's really annoying to fight. All right, Oro and Mato. I don't know how I should really feel about Oro and Mato, to be honest. Um, I think that Oro and Mato are not too horrible as a boss, but like they just yeah, when it's the two of them together, they're kind of a pain, and I don't know. I'll put them I'll put them in the same tier um as Lostkin. Why couldn't I think of it? All right, next is the Crystal Guardian. I actually really like the Crystal Guardian. I like the way he looks, and I like the way the boss fight goes, and he is like probably one of the easiest bosses. And I just like the way his crystal is all purple and stuff, and his only real forms of attacking is just jumping around, shooting a laser, which is very easily dodged because you know where he's going to be shooting it at, and then he can yell and make, lasers come down from the ceiling, but they're not too hard to deal with. And next is my favorite boss ever, Dung Defender. Oh, I love Dung Defender. He's so freaking hilarious. I love Dung Defender. All right, next is Elder Who. Elder Who is like not too great. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in B tier because I do think his design is okay, but the fight against him is really easy, and I guess that's why I'm gonna put him in B tier because he's not really super difficult. He is kind of meh. I don't know. I kind of feel like I might move some of these around. I might put Lostkin up here in B tier. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put Lostkin in B tier. In fact, let's put him in front of Elder Who. Um, Next is Enraged Crystal Guardian. I'm gonna just put him in the same. I don't know why they have the picture blacked out, but I'm gonna put him in the same like category as the Crystal Guardian. All right, next is this is the Failed Champion, um, also known as the Maggot or whatever. I think he's hilarious. He sounds so funny, and I'm actually not sure. Like, I like the fight against him too. He's pretty easy, so I'm torn between whether I should put him in A tier or B tier. Just because of his dumb voice, I'm gonna put him in A tier. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Does this not count as the same thing as this guy? Why does it count them as two different units or two different things? These are the same thing. All right, let's put this this one up here, and we'll put him down in the fuck tier because yeah, fuck this guy. And Fluke. Speaking of which, Fluke Marm, if you didn't know, is canonically a MILF. So definitely put in the fuck tier. All right, next is this guy, who I can't seem to even remember what his name is. I don't even remember, but I don't like him. I don't like his fight either. Once you get used to his pattern, he's pretty simple, but yeah, basically all he does is he has this scythe that floats around and he launches it at you and it spins around like a saw blade. I don't know if this is recording my mouse. Okay, well when I get done with this, if it's not good, I'll just restart. I'll just restart it and do this again because I forget whether I had my mouse showing on my recording on my screen recorder. But basically, yeah, he just launches a scythe at you that just like bounces, that spins like a saw blade, and it bounces around, kind of going where you're going. And so it's pretty easy to manipulate. But then after you do a certain amount of damage, he'll just summon out a little, a smaller little spinning, yellow light colored saw, and that one just will go around randomly. And of course, once he gets down to like almost a quarter of his health, he'll summon out a second one. And they're kind of a pain because those ones are unpredictable. So I'm putting him in E tier. All right, next we have the oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta make this quick because I can only record for like 10 minutes. I might have to do a second video for this. All right, so next we have the why can I not remember what they're called? It's the freaking God Tamer. God Tamer, which is like the boss of the Colosseum or whatever, the Colosseum of Fools. And God Tamer is actually pretty easy, but I think I would put it in the same tier as C, along with Aura and Mato. Just because, whenever there's like two bosses together, they're always such a nuisance. So I'm going to put them in C tier. Next is this guy. Gorb! Gorb! Everybody's favorite Gorb. Gorb is freaking S tier for sure. I was thinking about putting him in S plus tier, but nah. I just love the way his name sounds, but the way his fight goes is he just launches out little spikes at you. I'm sorry if I keep bringing up my timer. 7 minutes and 53 seconds. Up to 7 minutes and 53 seconds. And next is Nailmaster Sly. I do not like Nailmaster Sly. I'm going to put him in E tier because I don't like him. His fight is very, very annoying, and it took me forever to beat him in Pantheon 3. It was just a nuisance. And here we have, Grey Prince Zote. I am actually kind of torn whether I should put this guy up high on the tier list or down low in the tier list. I'm going to put him in F in the fuck tier because fuck this guy. I hate him. I don't like him. Alright, next is Gruzmother. Gruzmother is just kind of like meh. Gruzmother isn't like horrible, but she's also not great. So I'm going to put her in D tier because she's not too horrible, but she's also not too great. Next is Hive Knight. Oh man, I actually like Hive Knight. His fight is pretty simple and easy once you get his attack pattern down. And then on top of that, he's actually not too horrible. I like his design. I like the fact that he's like a little bee guy, and bees are awesome. So we'll put him in B tier, because he's a bee. All right, next is Hornet. Oh man, I actually like Hornet as a character and as a boss. She can be kind of frustrating though for new time players. I know my niece is like still stuck on her, like in her first form. So, but my niece is young, so it's all good. Oh, I need to stop doing that, but my timer is about to end. So let's hurry up and place her. I'm gonna put her up in A tier. I like her, so I'm gonna put her in A tier. And same with her second form. Her second form is also, not too bad. Let's see. It's going to end here. Alright, here we go. We're doing another Oh, well, not doing another one. I'm continuing on. Alright, here we have... Why is the... Okay, why is this one on its, like, a thing on its own? It doesn't make very much sense. This should be the same as this guy right here, as the Lost Kin, or the Broken Vessel. And I'm gonna put him... no, no, no. I'm gonna put him in the same tier. I'm gonna put him right next to him, because it's basically the same thing. Alright, next we have the frickin' the Mantis Lords, also known as the Sisters of Battle. Sisters of Battle, I'm not a huge fan of. Or is this the Hollow Knight? No, this is... I'm a little bit confused if this is Hollow Knight or if this is the Sisters of Battle. I think this is the Sisters of Battle. Let me scroll down and see. I can't believe that's all the bosses. That's so weird. I guess that is the ones that I was talking about. Oh wait, hold on. Let me bring the screen down a little bit more. Okay, so I do actually like how the Mantis Lord's boss fight goes, but Sisters of Battle or whatever is just really, really hard to deal with. I'm gonna put them in E tier. I think they're so annoying. Oh my god. And now it's for everybody's favorite boss to hate on. Markoth, F tier. Fuck this guy. I hate Markoth. He makes these shields that go around him and just keeps constantly having these needles form and shoot down at you. I mean, it's not too hard to deal with the needles, but dealing with both the needles and his stupid shields, yeah, screw that guy. Okay, now here we have Mamu, or whatever the heck his name is. I also don't really like this guy. I think I'm also going to put him in fuck tier. I don't like this guy. Alright, next we have... I should probably explain what he does. He'll just, like, roll into a ball and spin at you. And his attack pattern is kind of, like, random. Just like the way my mouse is moving, he'll just, like, go in, like, a sort of... Woo! Woo! He'll, like, fly at you. And then he'll also, like, randomly turn around and fly back at you, even if you dodge him. So it's just, like... It's very hard to avoid taking damage, or... Yeah, it's hard to avoid taking damage against him, and also it's really annoying to, you know, not lose a lot of health to him. Alright, next we have Massive Moss Charger. I actually really like Massive Moss Charger. I don't know. Should I put it in A tier or should I put it in S tier? I actually really like the way it looks and the way the fight goes. I really don't think it deserves to be that high up, though. I think I'm just going to put it in B tier. Alright, next is, Nightmare King Grim. Oh wait, here's the Sisters of Battle over here. So then which one is this one? Is this just the regular one? I don't know. Alright, yep. Here we have Grim. Or should I say Nightmare King Grim. I love Grim. Grim is awesome. I'm going to put him in S+ tier just because he's dope. I love his design. I love the fact that he's basically like Satan in the game. And once you get his attack pattern down, he's really not too difficult to deal with. Alright, next we have this dude. Or girl, I mean, No Eyes. No Eyes, literally all she does is teleport around and sing a song, and these stupid Medusa head ghosts float around. And purely because of that, I'm going to put her in C tier, because she's actually not too hard to deal with, but at the same time, her stupid Medusa head ghost, I don't know, maybe I should put her in D tier. I'll put her in D tier. Alright, next is Nosk. Nosk, as you can see, it looks so weird, but basically the ideal is that it at first appears as if like a copy of you or whatever, or something like that. It looks just like your character, the knight, and then it just turns into this horrific monster, and its attack pattern is kind of irritating. It just like... Oh, let me check what my time is up to. I'm sorry for doing that. I just gotta always make sure what time my timer's up to. Basically, it'll just keep running around back and forth, and it will go up into the ceiling and make these like goops fall down. These fire goops fall down that if you touch them, you get hurt. If you get hit by them, you get hurt. And on top of that, he'll also like sometimes go to the middle of the arena and like fire off a bunch of them. I really don't like the Nosk fight that much, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm gonna play in C tier. It's just a really annoying boss fight. All right, and here we have the I can't even remember what this one is called. It's called like the Ablobo or something like that. It's got a weird name. Um, I don't know. I'll see if I can edit and put like some sort of subtitle in for each of these bosses' names as I get to them. But Obloron or whatever the fuck it's called. Basically, all it does is it floats around and then it just shoots off a bunch of like freaking things. It's kind of like the Gruzmother, except for instead of charging at you, they just like will fire off a bunch of fireballs. It's not too hard to deal with. I think I'm gonna also put it in the same tier as Gruzmother. Yeah. All right, and here we have the Paint Master Shio. I really actually like Paint Master Shio's boss fight, although he is kind of hard to avoid. I'm gonna put him up in A tier along with these guys. Uh, Paint Master Shio is cool. He used to be a nail master, and then he like basically retires and becomes an artist. And when he fights you with a brush, and depending on what the color of the paint on the brush is, you can know what attack he's gonna use. But it's still kind of hard to avoid. All right, next we have. Wait, which one is? I think this one's the Hollow Knight, and this one's Pure Vessel. Pure Vessel took me. Oh god, I'm yawning. Pure Vessel took me forever to kill, so I am absolutely gonna put him in fuck tier. I don't like him. Next is Radiance. Also fuck tier, because Radiance sucks. Alright, now this one is the Sisters of Battle. Sisters of Battle, I will put in the same ranking as this one. You know what? Actually, I think this one might be the Hollow Knight. I might be mistaken. And this might be the Hollow Knight, and this might be the Sisters of Combat or whatever. I don't know. Hollow Knight, the regular Hollow Knight is not too bad, but still, I don't like him. Alright, next is, what is the difference between these ones? I guess this one I'll count as Soul Master, and this one is Soul Tyrant. I'm not entirely sure how you tell the difference. I don't know. I'll put them in C tier. I'll put them both in C tier. So the fight against them is very irritating. Actually, you know what? If this one is indeed Soul Master, I'm putting him in fuck tier because he teleports around way too much. Now, Soul Warrior, I will put in the same tier as the Soul Master, because Soul Master is not too hard to deal with, and he doesn't teleport around as fast or as much. This guy teleports around quite a bit, but his combat, or his strategy is not too bad. What am I up to? This is gonna have to be a 3-parter. Next we have the Collector. Oh, I love the Collector. The Collector is actually hilarious and awesome. I'm putting him up in S tier. He's cool. And ignore the fact that I just farted. Okay. And then I guess this one is I'm getting kind of confused between which ones these are. I guess this one might actually be the regular Hollow Knight. Regular Hollow Knight I will put up in B tier. I don't think he is too great, but I also don't think he's nearly as bad as Pure Vessel. Fuck Pure Vessel. And now here we have the Traitor Lord. Traitor Lord is kind of annoying, but not too bad. His strategy is not horrible. I'm gonna play him in C tier though. All right, and now we have Grim, Troop Leader Grim, S plus tier. Hell yeah, baby. And next we have Umu. It looks kind of like a fried egg, but it's a jellyfish. I don't like Umu, especially. I mean, the way you fight Umu the first time, he's good, but then the second time, I don't like it. Okay. All right. Finishing off the tier list here, we have the Venge Fly King. Vengefly is actually pretty easy, but I just don't care for his look very much. I'm going to play him in D tier. Alright, next we have Watcher Knights. Watcher Knights actually gave me a hard time when I first fought them, but I actually like the boss fight against them. It's very interesting and fun, and if you didn't know, you can actually, when you first fight the Watcher Knights, you can go up to like a secret area and chop down like a chandelier thing that falls on and crushes one of them before the fight even starts. So you can eliminate one of them. Other than that, their attack pattern is pretty easy to get. Essentially, if you're close by them, they'll most likely do like a nail swing where they swing their nail twice. And then on top of that, they will roll into a ball and like roll at you either straight across or they will bounce. And both are pretty easy to avoid. Unfortunately, though, you do eventually start having to face two at once. Like, it's almost impossible to kill. Well, after you kill the first one, the next two come out at the same exact time. So, yeah, it's impossible to just kill them all, like, one by one by one. You're always going to have to be fighting at least two of them. I don't know if it's possible to get to the point where there's three of them, though. But, yeah. Alright, next is White Defender. White Defender, I love. S+ tier. S, you know, let's put them in that order. They are so great. Now we have Flying Nosk. I hate Flying Nosk. Put it in fuck tier. And now we also have Zero. Zero, get in the fuck tier. I hate Zero too. And I guess the last one is Zote. Zote is awesome. I'm putting him in S tier for sure. S tier for Zote. Alright, so that's my tier list. If you agree, disagree, whatever, I don't care. This is my opinion, so fuck you. I'm just kidding. Have a good day, and like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. See you guys then.